We are the team number one, and we're going to that's the name of the team. We're going to discuss some cultural awareness topics in order to do business in Australia and Israel.
Well, doing business in Australia. The first point is the business mentality. Well, Australians are very straight away, so they do not need to build up a relationship for a long time before doing business with you. They are receptive to new ideas. They appreciate the modesty, so try not to apply aggressive sales techniques, and because you need to try to be friendly and to the point, and yeah.
Next, please. Next.
Well, if you find yourself in a discussion during a meeting, do not worry. It is nothing personal. They find debates entertaining, and they will initiate them by making controversial statements. And to which the best way to respond it is with humor. The decision making is slower than usual because as a work environment in Australia, business culture is collaborative. Do not try to rush the decision. Patience is very appreciated. And for me, for business purposes, the best date to visit Australia is from March to November, because from December to February is the tourist season.
Okay, another topic that we have to look up is greetings. First, we have to know that Australian people are not very formal, so the greetings are very casual and relaxed. A simple handshake or smile is enough and appropriate for any situation. However, Australians tend to say sometimes good day or good day mate, but don't get caught off guard or confused. You simply need to say the traditional way, the traditional hello or hello, how are you? And to be with more courtesy, Australians like to be named by his first name. Another aspect we have to talk about is the art of conversation. As we know, the English is the business language, but you need to stick with your standards and not try to experience Australian terms, because you don't need to appear someone you are not, and they will appreciate if you stick with your own terms. And some of the popular topics in Australia are welcome include weather, sport, or any topic related to Australia in a positive way. And on the other hand, the topic you must avoid are topics about religion, sex, politics, and immigration. And in addition, you must not comment about the accent, because they related the accent with social classes. And lastly, Australians are very open and have a colorful language that sometimes this language is offended or not appropriate for other countries, but you have to have that in consideration.
Well, the second country we are going to talk is about Israel. To put ourselves in context, Israel is a subdeveloped country, So it's in the last time it's been uprising from several crises that it's been through. So we're going to discuss four main topics about to do business in Israel. The first one is the awareness in culture. People in Israel are generally very direct. Their directness is a point of their behavior that always shows. Generally, they speak the truth, what they feel, what they think, without thinking of feelings or your understandings of the topic. So, in international context, they generally talk through what it's on their minds. Another aspect of Israeli people is they are polychronic. Polychronic is a skill that they are. It's basically saying that they are more multitask. They prefer in a workplace do several tasks simultaneously. The second point is the working practices. The first one is a first topic we're going to discuss is the work schedule. They work from from Sunday to Friday. The Saturday is a holiday for them. They are a very religious country, so it's very important and to be aware of their religion and respect that. Another point is the appointment arrangement generally are made in short notice, so we have a little time to be ready for a certain appointment made arranged. The work time of a average Israeli is from 40 to 45 hours per week, no more nor less generally. And it's recommended to learn some greetings in Hebrew. Hebrew is the main language of the country. Structural companies. When we're talking about companies within Israel, the seniors, generally, the seniors of the company are the ones who take who make the decisions, the ultimate decision for the company, and which the company is going to lead. So, but in the last times, they are being very receptive for the freshmen who who give their ideas for what is the best for the company. The working relationship, and here we're going to talk about the dress code and the behavior in the workplace. About the dress code in the workplace, they have been changing since the 19th century. They are becoming more westernized, so it's normal to see people in the workplace with jeans or a shirt, even with casual clothes. But in the business, for someone as foreigner, it's recommended to use suits and the general dress code we know for office work.
Okay. When it comes to doing business in Israel, it's divided for four zones, and this zone is Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Beersheba. The most important city is Tel Aviv because there are as many companies like electrodomestics and other ones. And the most difficult for these cities is for the religion, for Muslims. The strike, they like to go to a straight to the point and not waste time in long meetings. And also, the organization are not hierarchical, and the decisions are made directly by the person in charge by each area, not always on the consensus. And the agreements must be closed and signed in a written document and admitted for the vote, for the both parties. Also, they have a capital sense of business, so the mayor can do is to show respect for the customs and not waste time with proposals that are not well documented or you are not studied. And some recommendations for not to screw up in Israel is when you say hello or goodbye, you need to shake the hands, and the word in Israel for shalom is the meaning of the hello or goodbye. You need to say that, and you need to speak with a formal with the other person with Miss or Mister. Also, the best day for doing the business is from Sundays to Thursday, as many companies close on Fridays morning until Sundays. And another thing, you need to have a good suit and tie, but it's not common to use it. You can go with an informal suit. And finally, if you have a good proposal and plan of action, you can have a response in the same day or maybe 2 days after the meeting. And another thing is that Orthodox youth avoid any kind of physical contact with women. So the meetings with women is not common, so the only that had at the meeting is only like with men.
Okay, to conclude, all the points discussed in the presentation will help you to communicate, know the culture and business of each of them, and will help you not to offend anyone if you want to come to this country.
Thank you, everybody.